it going? This is quite a celebration that we're having here in New York City. Happy College Signing Day. Oh, it is so good to be here with you all. Look how good you look. Oh my God, I want to cry. Look at you all. But let's start. We got to give it up to the folks who helped to make this celebration possible, because a lot of folks helped to bring this together. I want to thank Nick Cannon, right? MTV. And to all of the amazing celebrities, athletes, stars, all the important people that came out to give you that word of encouragement to send you off on greatness. Let's thank them all, everybody. Let's hear it. I want you all to know that all of these people came out today to celebrate you. This is my 4th college signing day. Since I was First Lady, we started doing this stuff. And since leaving the White House, this is my 1st college signing day. Yeah, and that's a happy thing. I am proud that in addition to this event that we're having right here in New York, that there are over 1,300 signing day events happening in all 50 states. So this isn't just happening here, this is happening all around the country. This event has grown from just a few dozen events in a handful of cities when we first started to this nationwide celebration that we're having, and that happened in just 4 years. So one of the reasons that we're doing this, and my presence here today is no accident, because I might not live in the White House anymore, but Barack and I are going to keep on celebrating you all and supporting you and lifting you up no matter what house we live in, all right? See, our belief in the power of education to transform your lives is real, and it's going to be at the core of everything that we do going forward. So today we are celebrating because each and every one of you is taking the next step in your education. You are going to college! Oh! And we want young people to know that there is nothing more important than getting your education. We need to make going to college the event that we make so many other things. You know, it's got to be more important than going to the NBA. It's got to be more exciting than getting a recording contract. We got to celebrate students going to college bigger than we celebrate the Final Four or the Super Bowl. This is important. The number of acceptance letters that you get should be more important than the number of followers you have on social media. That's what we need. That's the kind of goal we need to be setting. That's the bar we want you to reach. And I couldn't be more proud of you. Every person that has come up on this stage, and all the folks in your lives, your parents, your grandparents, siblings, aunts and uncles, the teachers, all the mentors, the people who lifted you up, we are all beyond proud of you. And I wouldn't be standing here today if I didn't know that education was a big, big deal and going to college was a big deal. You all, many of you know my story. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. I was a working class kid. My parents didn't go to college. But one thing I knew is that I needed to study hard, get good grades, and get to college. And as a result, I got into Princeton. And let me tell you, getting in was just the beginning, because there will be struggles. I certainly had my share of struggles. But here's what I want you to know, and I think you've heard this from many people before. You're not supposed to go through this on your own. No one gets through college or life on their own. So when you hit those walls, and you will, don't be surprised, don't be shocked, don't think it's you, don't think you're not supposed to be there. Go get some help. Don't sit in your room alone. Do not stew or stir. Go out and build your base of support. Whether it's going to find that academic support center, whether it's joining a club, whether it's joining a study group, you cannot do this alone. I didn't, no one on this stage did. And we are not expecting that from any one of you. All right, y'all can get this done. If I can do it, you can do it. You got that? All right. But once you find that community, and you have to find your community in college, and it may take some time, you're going to get this thing. You are going to soar, and you're going to continue to make us proud, because we need you prepared to be the next generation of leaders. There's stuff going on out there. And thankfully, we have you to take up that challenge, right? You're going to be the next leaders of tomorrow. So don't ever get discouraged. Remember this day. Take this spirit, take all this energy, bring it with you as you go on and go off and do great things. And we're going to be watching you, hoping that you come back and you share that energy and you give those gifts back to your siblings and to your community, to your neighborhood, to this country. We need you, all right? And I couldn't be more proud of you. So now it's time to keep this celebration going, okay? So I'm going to need a little help. I want to bring some friends onto stage. We have something fun planned for a few lucky seniors. We would have loved to have celebrated you all up on this stage, but in exchange, we're going to just touch a few people on this stage. So I'm going to need a little help. Nick Cannon.
Yes, ma'am. I'm right here.
Come on out.
I'm here. We'll bring everyone else out here to help us out. Now we're going to recognize the people. The first student we're going to talk about was accepted with early decision to Wellesley College. Yeah.
Woo!
Which offered her scholarships and grants worth over $60,000 per year.
Wow.
She is
I know. Woo! Step back.
Woo!
Woo.
Okay. She is one of 3 students in her school's entire history to pass the AP Calculus AB exam as a junior and as an AP scholar with honors.
Yeah. Turn up for that.
And she has already passed 4 AP exams with scores of 3.25 or above and is taking 2 more this spring.
Wow.
She is also already an activist against the displacement of low-income residents in the Bronx. Give it up.
Everyone from Bronx Lighthouse School headed to Wellesley. Welcome, Tyler Vargas! Woo, Tyler!
That's what's up. Now, up next is the basketball star and peer advisor to the incoming 9th and 10th graders at his school. He'll be heading up to SUNY New Paltz in the fall.
Nice.
That's right. Coming to the U.S. just 3 years ago from the Dominican Republic. He has constantly demonstrated the ability to work with any and everyone, skillfully leading collaborative group projects with schoolmates.
And this school year, he was selected as one of just 16 students from New York City and Los Angeles to take part in the Korea Society Project Bridge program, cultivating culturally sensitive leaders of tomorrow.
And over spring break, he traveled to Korea with a group, interacting with the Korean government and business officials and developing skills to promote international understanding and interconnectedness.
Yeah, Nick, what'd you do this summer?
I know, right?
Homework.
Juan Mejia, also from Bronx Lighthouse School. Come get your SUNY New Paltz shirt.
Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo.
Wepa. All right, our next scholar has just made the decision to attend Boston College.
Woo-hoo!
Yes, which offered him, I'm on it, which offered him scholarships and grants.
Go Billy. Way to be on it.
Worth $64,000 per year.
Oh, man.
That's a lot.
Nice.
He is also an AP scholar, having passed 4 AP exams and taking 2 more this semester.
He and his family immigrated from Guinea when he was... Big up Guinea. Big up Guinea.
That's what I'm talking
Big up
about.
Guinea.
Yes. That's okay. Wow. Yes, Guinea. Flushing International High School's loss is Boston College's gain. How about a hand for Mamadou Baldé? Mamadou!
Guinea representing. Which now brings us to a young woman who came to the United States 3 years ago from El Salvador to escape violence and gang activity.
Immigrants rock!
Yes!
I'm talking about.
She will be the first in her family to experience higher education when she brings her talents to CUNY Queensborough College this fall.
And when she arrived for her first day of school a few years ago, she only knew a handful of words in English. And soon, she will graduate within the top 20% of her class.
This year, she performed the lead in the school production A Midsummer's Night Dream, in my background, for an audience of over 800 at the Flushing Town Hall, bringing Shakespeare to life for the school and the surrounding community.
From Flushing International High School, give it up for Jaslyn Vasquez.
Whoa, whoa!
Jaslyn!
Yeah. You hugging everybody. That's the one that matters. So, I mean, that's pretty lit, right? It's exciting. How about another round of applause for all the people, all the students that you had the opportunity to see.
And all of you all.
Yeah, and give it up for all of our help, all the amazing people, and of course,
to you all.
I'm not going to say former, I'm going to say the forever First Lady. Our First Lady. So y'all ready to turn up? Ms. Obama, we going to step over here because we about to get all the way to it. We are almost done here today. But Mrs. Obama asked our last guest to come out here and